Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wayne Robinson. This is just a misspelling on the program. I'd like to turn around first, give an honor to the Lord, Savior Jesus Christ. And I want to thank the community and the agent, people for agent, for senior citizens, and let you know how grateful I am for the help and assistance that they gave me on some matters that was very pressing. They had a ramp built, turn around and help with some financial situations with the mortgage, air conditioning, and just overall just the love that they showed just all around. I'd like to turn around and express my gratitude to Attorney Rosemary, Nancy Lee, social worker Beth, that recommended them to me, and just overall, just congratulate everyone for this outstanding program. And my hearts go out to everyone, and I always will have my eternal gratitude. And I just appreciate everything. Thank you.
Time coming out here and helping us, raise money and do what we do around here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It is my job to do all the good stuff, and so I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. And it's my job also to say thank you again to our sponsors. We really appreciate it. Could not have done anything like this without you. Thank you to our members of our board. I know we have some new ones today, as a matter of fact, because we had a board meeting right before this luncheon. Talk about pressure, but anyway. So if you are a member of our board, could you please stand and let us recognize you for all the hard work that you do. I'm very honored to work with the best bosses in the world. So my bonus check could be in the mail. A very special thank you really goes out to the front line of our fight against poverty, and that's our staff. I tell you, if you come in and you look at this beautiful room today at 7:30 when they all arrived, it was kind of a little bit of a craziness. They put it all together, did it without complaining. Sometimes you are just in the right place at the right time, and that's where I find myself. I'm with the right people, and they just make my life a much better place, and they make the lives of the people that we serve a much better place every day. So if you're a staff member, please stand and be recognized for the hard work that you do every day. We do have one staff member that really is kind of the heart and soul of the community council, and we could not do what we do without her running the back office, the front office, the development office, every kind of office that you know. She does it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I know she texts me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She emails me, she comes to my office, she would come home with me if I would let her, but every now and then people, except her, have to sleep. So, Denise Ugini, our Chief of Staff, could you please come take your victory lap? We have special recognition. We had to keep it secret because she's so shy. We are giving you our heart because you are ours. I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to visit with her, she is the person you need to know. She knows everything there is to know. I feel so not smart when I'm around her because she's just awesome. And mostly I just want to thank you thank you for coming and becoming a soldier in our fight against poverty, and it truly is a fight. So I stand before you today. I'm a daughter of a very strong woman, and she was dirt poor, literally lived in a house that had a floor made of dirt. I also stand before you today, the girl whose father told her that she would never amount to anything. I stand before you today a survivor. I stand before you today a graduate of a workforce program just like SkillQuest. I stand before you as a woman, beaten, abused, discounted, and forgotten, just like the face of our clients. I stand before you today a caring, passionate, strong person, a dreamer, a visionary, and definitely a disruptor. I get up every morning and I know I'm going to change this world despite those that tell me that I can't. I am the face of the fighter. And I vow to you that I'm going to continue to lead this fight against poverty for my children, for your children, and for our community. And I hope that you're going to join me in this fight and leave your legacy in this community. Because if not now, then when? And if not us, then who's going to do it? We need each one of you to join in this fight and become a champion of change. When we have the courage to live our own story and own it, then we get to write the ending. Endings come all too soon, and I want to leave our legacy now, not after we're gone. Enter the ring, join the fight, and let's make some champions. Together, we can change this world. Please watch this short video.
When clients are faced with food deserts in their communities, when clients don't have adequate transportation and their medical care is not the very best, then I think that those are issues that are certainly related to poverty.
Everyone can relate and think back to a time that they were going through, something possibly similar. We've all experienced hard times at one time or another, and I think that it is important to give back.
The Dallas Area Agency on Aging, in coordination with the Community Council, works together with more than 20 partner agencies to make sure that we satisfy their client needs.
It's a great program. I love it. I am very happy and I'm very grateful.
If you can help your next door neighbor or the person 2 blocks over or someone that they need, then that's a good thing. You win, they win, and society wins.
So you saw it first, 1 year, 2020, we're putting 5,000 people in living wage jobs. Just in case you didn't hear that, the Community Council, along with strategic partners, will transition 5,000.
Well, thank you very much. On behalf of Dr. May, who sends his regrets that he couldn't be here today, but you will find no bigger supporter of the Community Council of Greater Dallas and the mission to fight poverty. The first thing when I interviewed for this job several years ago, Dr. May said it's about eliminating poverty in Dallas County and throughout North Texas. He holds true to that to this day. Everything we do at the Community College District is aimed at helping our students succeed, helping our businesses succeed, helping our community thrive. With the Dallas County Promise Program, some of you may have heard about, is truly a game changer. 22,000 students from Dallas County high schools have now signed up for the Dallas County Promise. That's larger than the senior graduating class in 17 states. These students will have the opportunity to get a free 2-year degree and move on with our 4-year partners to get a free bachelor's degree. That's game-changing type numbers. Those are the kind of things that change a community. I remember the words of former Israeli Prime Minister Shimon Peres, who said, I've been in politics all my life. Politics divides countries. Science and technology unifies the world. And we look at how can we educate our students into living wage jobs, better than living wage jobs, so that they can indeed change the world. You heard from the young lady earlier from Mountain View College. We had an internship program just a couple of 3 years ago with some students from Mountain View at the Los Alamos National Laboratories in New Mexico. And I had the chance to visit these students and talk with them. And so I said, what are you working on? And they said, we're working on this drone project where we program these drones to fly under highway bridges, and a little hammer pops out and taps the metal on that bridge, and the drone analyzes the sound and sends that back to the lab, and we know whether or not that bridge is suffering fatigue and whether or not we need to send humans out to examine that bridge. And they're telling me this, and I'm like my dog looking at my ceiling fan. I'm going, and I'm thinking these are our students. These are intelligent students. All of our students have that capability to succeed. The one thing we found on whether or not a student goes to college, and I'm not saying that everyone needs a 4-year degree. They don't. Everyone needs a post-secondary credential, but not everyone needs a 4-year degree. But the one thing we found with our students over and over, it's not money. It's not any number of barriers that can occur in their daily lives that keep them from going to college. The one thing that will encourage a student to go to college more than anything else is having an adult in their life that says, you're going to college. They set that expectation, you're going to college. That's what my parents told me. There was no option. You're going to college. And so I encourage all of you, put this challenge out to you. Whether you have those kids in your home, or whether you have those kids in your neighborhood, whether through volunteer efforts, you look that child in the eye and say, guess what? You're going to college. Thanks again for everything. We appreciate all the great work Community Council does, and we're proud to be associated with you. Thanks.